Wait a minute, this ain't Dauntless, but Shadow died in it, so let's give it a look. Hey everyone, your friendly, fast-talking, happy Shadow Strider, who most of you think works in a customer support center in India, but he's actually from Eastern Europe, is back. And I'll be showing you a different game today. It's called Hades, which is currently in early access and on sale from the Epic Store, so you can get it between I think $7 and $10 or equivalent currencies, which is dirty cheap for this type of game.
Shut up and take my money!
There is a link to the game in the description if you wish to buy it, and you can also use my creator code ShadowStrider when you buy it if you wish to support me. As I was saying, Hades is developed by Supergianta Games. If you have never heard of these guys before, they made the games Spire, Transistor and Bastion. Be sure to check them out. Not an extremely big studio, but the games are definitely good and enjoyable to play. I would not call them indie game developers too, because the quality is top notch and the art is nice and they put a lot of effort into their games. They simply are not AAA title games, but why the fuck should we care about that if they give us a good game at almost 1/10 of the price of a regular one, and it gives you as much if not more playtime and enjoyment than those rip-off artist games. So what is Hades about? Well, you play as Zagreus or Zag or Zack and any other short name you can think of him, who is the prince of the underworld and one and only son of Hades.
Wearing his merchandise!
Not this one, but this one. I mean, he's not a hysterical maniac who changes colors from blue to red, but he does kill his own son whenever he reaches a part of the game which is still under development and not released. So Zagreus is playing a game of kill me if you can with his father by trying to escape from the underworld. You have one goal, and that is to survive and escape, although currently there is no escape since the last part of the game is still not released, but it will be either by the end of this year or the beginning of next one. And I don't mean you have to only escape, you actually have to fight your way through the underworld. So you have an action RPG style hack and slash platformer survival maze game that is too many words in quick succession that I will most likely have to say them again because I can already hear people in the comment section complaining about slowing the video down to 0.5 or 0.25. Actually, that's a great idea. Hey guys, if you ever have a problem with me being too fast, slow the video down. I'm on the clock here, gotta make this short, sweet and with less ads as possible. The game has very good visuals for the people who enjoy this type of art style. It's fluid, high FPS, all the conversations in the game without any exception are fully voiced over, which is tons of work and gives an awesome storytelling experience and removes the boring need for people to read all the text under the characters when they talk. The music is also extremely nice and versatile, fitting well with the scenery and the fights. I like how the composer Darren Korb has made use of both classical and hybrid sounds, including loads of guitars in the music. The main goal of the game is to reach the end and escape without dying. You die, you go back to the start and you begin from scratch. It's kind of like Dark Souls in that aspect, with the difference that you genuinely do not have any save points. Once you're dead, you begin from scratch. There are points during the game where you can restore health, buy items, power-ups, etc. But the main idea for the game is to give you a survival action maze experience. There are tons of different rooms filled with different enemies and traps, alongside special events happening from time to time. After you beat each room, you'll get a couple of resources alongside a power-up or another big reward. Rewards can range from god powers, money, weapon upgrades and big resource rewards. I should mention that you do not lose your resources excluding your money when you die. Everything else is lost. You have power-ups, they're gone. You have weapon upgrades, they're gone. However, you do have a couple of ways to improve your character and change your playstyle or take different approaches to surviving the underworld. Firstly, you have the 5 out of 6 available weapons. Currently 2 melee one, 2 ranged one, a shield and an unknown one coming in the future. Each having unique attacks and different upgrades and special abilities once you start your journey. I can say for sure that each one of the weapons gives you a totally different experience, and completing the game with each one will definitely take time and will force you to take a different approach. You also get to choose different keepsakes which to power you up or boost you throughout your survival of the underworld, ranging from increasing god power-ups to restoring health and giving bonus damage. Then we have the Mirror of the Night, which allows you to use all the darkness you have collected and gain different bonuses. Each bonus is not permanent, you can reduce and increase them as you see fit and adapt your playstyle. There's also the Pact of Punishment, which can be used to make the game more difficult but reward you with more darkness. I advise new players to play a bit before using this thing. The game is relatively hard enough on its own at the beginning, but if you're looking for the hardcore experience, then this is the place to be. During your escape, you will encounter various different enemies which will change, evolve and even power up throughout the game. The game has 3 big zones currently available, with the 4th final one coming soon. I think they should be 4, they might increase them to 5, I'm not sure. There is a big boss after each zone and there are mini bosses in between the zones when you clear the rooms. The number of available bosses are 6. The first zone will have 1 of 3 available ones, which are the 3 Furies or the 3 Stooges as I like to call them in the game, because one of them wants to punish you and make you suffer like a female version of Dorian Gray. The second one only screams and shouts like a harpy from World of Warcraft, which has taken one too many energy drinks combined with cocaine, and the final one is like those cashiers at the small supermarket shop which are sick of their job but they still do it and complain about it. The second zone has the infamous Hydra, which in the game is totally made out of bones and flames and is sitting there waiting to become the chewing toy of Cerberus. And on the third zone we have the double boss fight, which includes that famous Minotaur from the Greek mythology, whose name I have forgotten, fighting alongside the same hero who supposedly killed it. Which is a very controversial thing for my mind to comprehend. Nonetheless, it's definitely worthy of being the third fight, as it's a nightmare to fight one boss, let alone two at the same time. So I mentioned the enemies, the bosses, the music, the art, the gameplay, the powers, the resources. I think that's about it, and I did say I want to keep this presentation for the game as short as possible, so yeah, if you wish to buy Hades, it's currently available for early access on the Epic Store and it's on sale, so you can find a link for it in the description. Again, the price is around between $7 and $10 depending on where you live and the currency you have. That's it for the video. As always, thanks for watching. Be sure to give it a like or dislike as you see fit, and to also drop a comment with feedback down below and suggestions what you want to see in future videos. If you want to see more videos of presentations for future games or early access games such as this one, please drop a comment and tell me about it. Remember to also check the links in the description to my Twitch, Twitter, Instagram and Discord community, where I invite you to follow me or join me. Finally, of course, if you want to see more content like this, press the subscribe button and the bell icon in order to get notifications. This is everything for me for this video. See you in the next one. Shadow Strider out.
Take your time.